Good morning student, I am Purnima and I welcome you all to my class of English. Now students, today I am going to revise some portion of the writing section. And what is that which I am going to revise today is a very interesting topic, and that is notice writing. Okay, so I am going to revise notice writing with you. And children, so many things I have to tell you about notice writing. Once again we are revising it, and I will be telling you what is a notice, what is the format of a notice, and then various notice I will be telling you that how we have to write the notice. So first of all children, what is a notice? So this is the one of the most important form of writing, okay? And notice is used in the school and in the sometime in the school, colleges, then in the offices and in the newspaper. Okay, it is also used in some of the organization. And what is a notice? Basically notice is there to give information of any function, instructions, or to make important announcements. So children, remember, notice is there to give information of any function, okay, any function and any information or any instruction. Okay, so children, then there are many types of notice are there. Okay, what are those types of notices are there? So we can lost in that events and happening kinds of notices are there, right? Notice related with events and happenings. Notice related with tours or travel. Then children, appeal notice. Then lost and found notice are there. Okay, and then there are various other notice. And as I told you children, two type of notice are there. One is the notice for the institution, and the other notice is basically on of the newspaper. So you will have to study the notice which is related with the institution. That means related with the school or colleges. Okay. Now one thing let me tell you children, you will be thinking how the notice is written in the newspaper. Okay, so let me tell you students, suppose if you are going somewhere and you are carrying with you all the original documents, that is very, very important, and you have left that document somewhere. You went there again, searched everywhere, you could not find those documents. So what you will do? How you will inform the people? You will inform the people by writing a notice in the newspaper. Okay, you will be telling that such and such date was there, this color envelope was there, or a bag was there, in that all the original paper or the important papers were there, along with the Aadhaar card, PAN card, certificates, and whoever finds this, they can give it to me. Suitable treat is rewarded for the person. And as per the format, you have to write your name, your designation. Okay, so children, there are many types of notices are there which I will be teaching you all. So this is a type of the notice which I told you just now, and this is for the newspaper. But if you have lost a pencil box in the school, the format of that notice will be something different. Okay, so for you people, since you are in a very small class, you are still in class 8, so only notice which is related with school will only come. That is all in your syllabus. Okay, so now I will be telling you what is a notice. So children, notice is a way to give information okay, to individual, to the and to the institution and to organization. With a small few words, large crowds of person, they know about what is the information. Okay, notice is very short. Generally children, in our syllabus, notice is written not more than 50 words. So it is according to CBSE children, CBSE has decided that in our syllabus notice will be not written, okay, more than 50 words will not be there. Only 50 words will be there in notice writing. Okay. So notice is to give information of any function, instruction, or to make important announcement. So what is a notice? It is way to give information of any function and then instruction or to make any important announcement. Now some things we have to keep in mind while writing notice. Okay. So children, first of all, what are those things that we have to see while writing the notices? So children, characteristic of a good notice. So children, first is proper format should be followed. So children, what is the characteristic of a good notice? That proper format should be followed, word limit should be 50, okay, name of the institution should be there, heading, date, etc. should be written in notice. Okay, so this thing should be there. Now, proper date should be there. Okay, on that I will be telling you how to write date when you will be writing the format. Then, what is the purpose of writing notice? And whenever you will start the notice, you have to write the purpose. Okay, so whenever you will start the notice, you have to write the purpose. First, you have to write the purpose of the notice, and all the information should be there in notice. Okay, so proper format should be followed. Word limit is 50 words. Name of the institution, heading, date, etc. should be written in notice. Purpose of the notice. All the information should be there in notice. Okay, all the information should be there in notice. So children, the language should be simple, brief. Okay, no ornamental language should be there, no hi-fi word should be used. It should be written in such a way that everybody should understand the notice. Okay, so first you have to start with the purpose of the notice, and then you have to write. Children, what you have to write? You have to write the notice in a simple language, in brief, and in a relevant points should be there. Then children, all the information should be there. Suppose if you are writing a notice about debate competition, so when, topic, how many groups are there, how many students can take part in it, where, when, which day and date, everything should be mentioned clearly to the student and to whom you should give the names. And children, finally the notice will be drawn in a box. This is also a portion of the format. People think that by not drawing the box, the notice is completed. So that notice will be considered as incomplete. And children, when you finish your notice, what you have to do? You have to write. When you have finished your notice, you have to write what? You have to, when you have finished your notice, students, you have to write this thing, children. You have to write your name and designation. That is very important. Okay. So now I will be telling you my next thing which I would like to tell you is what is a format for a notice. So I will be drawing the format. I will be writing a format on the board and you have to note it down in your copy. So children, format, now you can write the format of a notice. Now children, you have to draw a square box. You have to draw a square box and always remember, children, leave the first line and don't close the box. Okay, because children, when you will close the box and suppose if your notice will not come within that box, so again you will make your copy dirty. You have to cut it, you have to erase it. Okay, so it will look untidy. It's not that it's a rule. So after writing notice only, you leave one line and close the box. So children, it is not a rule, but for your neatness I am advising you, I am suggesting you that leave the first line in your copy. After drawing the box, leave the first line and leave the last line. Okay, and then you have to write, children. First thing you have to write, since in your syllabus only school notices are there, so you have to write the name of the institution in the capital letter. So after leaving first line, in the second line you have to write name of the institution. Name of the institution. Okay. Name of the institution and then you have to write the place also. Okay, you can write any place. Then children, you have to write in the center, in the third line you have to write notice in the capital letter. Then you have to write, children, heading. Heading of the notice. Okay, and here you have to write the date like you write in the letter, like 07 December 2020. So children, this is the way we write the date and notice. Okay, if you will write like this, okay, if you will write like this, you will get 0. Okay, because this is the format of a date which we followed in message writing, in notice writing, in letter writing. Okay, we followed this format of the date. Okay, and don't write this with a small letter, name of the month, or don't write in short form like DES. Many people write January only JAN, or November with only NOV. So you don't have to write that. You have to write the full name of the month. So remember this thing, children. Remember a very important point. First, second and third, this thing should be written in capital letter. Okay, it should be written in capital letter. Okay, so once again I revise Okay, whatever I have taught you till now about the format, that you have to draw a square box, not a rectangular box. Leave the first line, then write the name of the institution with the capital letter. In the third line, you have to write notice with the capital letter, and heading again you have to write with the capital letter. Then children, you have to write the date. Then you have to write the date, students. And then you have to, after writing title and everything, okay, you have to leave one line, and in very simple language you have to write the notice. So somewhat like this you will start your notice. All the students are hereby informed. Now children, one thing is that there is no particular rule. You can start in any other way, but children, this is the way to start a good notice. See how simple it is. All the students are hereby informed. Okay, if a debate competition is there, you can write that a debate competition is going to be held in our school on this day, and then you have to write all the information. So in the beginning only, student, you will write the purpose of the notice. Okay, in the very beginning, okay, you will write the purpose of the notice, and children, then you will write name and designation. After the notice, this is the content of the notice. After writing the content, children, you will leave one line and you will write name and designation. Okay. So, what you will write? This I will write it here, otherwise you won't be able to see. After writing the content of the notice, children, you will write name and designation. Okay, name, still I think you cannot see. Okay, so children, what you have to write it? You have to write, okay, what you have to write? You have to write here name, and you have to write designation here, okay. Leave one line and then you close your box. Alright, you have to leave one line and then you have to close the box, right? So once children, I repeat how to write the format of a notice. So see, I have drawn a box. It's my advice not to close the box. After writing the notice, then only you close the box. Leave the first line, and then in the capital letter you write name of the institution, put a small comma, and then write the place. In the third line you write notice with the capital letter. In the fourth line you have to write the heading of the notice with the capital letter, and then you have to write the date on the left hand side. Okay. Leave one line here and children, you start your notice. Generally, this is the most simplest way to start the notice. All the students are hereby informed, and then children, you can write whatever the notice is about. That means you have to write the purpose of the notice, and then whole content by giving all the information you will write here, and then leave one line. After writing the content, you have to write the name, and then you have to write the designation. Okay, so in this way we are completing one notice here. Alright, we are completing one, and then close the box. Okay, close your box afterward. So children, this is the way that how we write a notice. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you. And children, if you will not follow the proper format in the notice writing, your whole notice will be wrong. Whatever type of notice you will write, whether it is lost and found, whether it is children events and happening, or lost and found, whatever, or it is of tours and travel, whatever type of notice you will be writing, student, you have to follow the format. Without format, your notice will be wrong. Okay, you will not even get 50% marks. And children, in the format, this box is also included. Many people, they write very nice notice, but they forgot to draw the box. So that is also not acceptable. You have to draw the box. Okay. So one notice, children, I am going to do. Okay. With events and happening. Okay. One notice I am going to do with events and happening. Alright, so you have to listen to the question, children. One more important thing which I would like to say, children, notice you have to read the questions very carefully. Okay, whenever you read the question, you have to see whether the name of the institution is given or not. If name of the institution is given or not, the place is given or not. Then children, you have to write the heading. As soon as you will read the question, you will know how to write the heading. Then the notice should be written, and then you have to see whether the designation or the name of the person is there or not. Now, one thing let me tell you, if the name of the person or the designation is not there, you have to write by your own. If the name of the school is also not given, or the name of the institution is not given, you have to write the name of any school. You can write the name of your school, Army Public School, Varanasi. Okay, so in this way, children, you have to see what is given in the question. That is also very important. Just like the letter writing, okay, it's just like letter writing. In letter writing, what we do? In letter writing, what we do, children? We see place is there, sender's address is there or not. Okay, the person who is writing the letter, that is given or not. Similarly, here also in the notice, we have to see the same thing. Okay, so children, one question I am going to read, and let's see how to write the notice. So please pay attention. I am going to read the question. The Cultural Society of Carmel Convent School has decided, okay, to hold a cultural program in your school. Now, if you will see, children, okay, if you will see the question, the Cultural Society of Carmel Convent School. So the name of the school is there, but the name of the place is not there. Okay, the Cultural Society of Carmel Convent School has decided to hold a cultural program in your school. As a secretary of the club, now children, here designation is also there, but the name of the secretary is not there. Only designation is there. So you have to write any false name. As the secretary of the club, draft a notice for the students informing them about the program. Now children, being the secretary of the club, what you have to do? You have to draft a notice for the students. Alright, so let's do it. Once again, I read the question, and you see, you can note it down what all the things which is given here. Okay, so the Cultural Society of Carmel Convent School. So here, children, designation is there, and then the name of the institution is there, but the name of the place is not here. Okay, and then what it is going to, you can write your heading. Cultural activities is going to take place, and as the secretary of the club, draft a notice for the students informing them about the program. So how you will write a notice now, and you have seen children what things are given here. So first of all, what things are given here? You have to draw the box, leave one line, okay, and then you write the name of the institution with the capital letter. So what is the name of the institution given here? Carmel Convent School. Okay. Leave one line here, and then with a capital letter you write Carmel Convent School. Okay. Place name is not there, so you can write your own name of the place. You can write Varanasi, any place you can write, Allahabad, Lucknow. Then you have to write in the center, you have to write notice. You have to write the date, student. And then you have to write the heading. So what should be your heading? Your heading is cultural program. Heading also you will write with a capital letter. Okay, so children, you can see I have written all the 3 points. First point, second point, third point with the capital letter, and I have also drawn a box. I have left first line there. Okay, so you can see children, few things are there and few things are not there. Okay, so if the place name is not there, you can write the name of any place. Sometimes children, the name of the institution is not there, so you have to write the name of the institution. Now you have to start your notice the way which I have told you. Okay, it is the most simplest way to start the notice. Like all the students are informed that a cultural society of the school has organized a cultural program in which some well-known artist will perform. Okay, all the students are informed that a cultural society of the school has organized a cultural program. So now children, if you will read this children, you can see that in the beginning only we come to know about the purpose of the notice. Okay, that what is the purpose of this notice, for what we are writing this notice. In which some well-known artists will perform. Okay. Now you have to write all the information. The venue of the program will be the school, will be the school auditorium, okay. Then on 15th December 20, okay, have written all the information. Okay, all are cordially invited in the program. You can add such line, all are cordially invited in the program. And finally children, you have to write the name and designation. So Pratibha Singh, Cultural Secretary. Okay, Pratibha Singh, Cultural Secretary. And then children, after leaving one line, children, you can close the box. Okay, after leaving one line, you can close the box. So leave one line and close the box, and now your notice is completed. So children, this is the way, okay, with proper format, how you will start your notice. I think I have told everything I have written. Okay, the format, date, then here designation, name, that means who has given this notice, that should be written at the bottom. Then all the proper information, where is the venue, at what time, where, everything should be told in such a way that a person should not get confusion. So children, with this I conclude my video of notice writing. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.